Hi, today we're going to talk about intimacy, sex. Once a week, we do a video with my wife. Today, she's not here, but we presented this material together for a lot of different marriage retreats. So I want to talk about intimacy because if intimacy is not right, it's going to affect other areas of your marriage, right? It's not the end all of relationships, but it can reveal where the cracks in the armor are. So I just want to share some 5 brief things that will help you and will address some issues that I see over and over when people come over for counseling and they talk to my wife and I, and we did give this marriage retreats, and it's just consistent, these 5 things. Number 1, if you're a man, you have to understand that your wife is a harp, not a drum. Right? That's should be self-explanatory, but for those of you who are a little dense, let me just make sure you understand. Take it easy. Play the instrument. Right? When you treat your wife as a drum, they feel used. They feel violated sometimes. Sometimes they're scared to address it because they know how sensitive you are, because you want to be rated every time you have intimacy. You want to be rated and how good you were, and so any type of criticism just brings you down. But remember, your wife is a harp, not a drum. Number 2, I remember listening to a talk by Dr. Jorge Mayer, and he gave this illustration: is self me well. Imagine that you have in your house a dresser, and that dresser, you have 2 dressers. One dresser has one drawer, and another dresser has multiple drawers. Women are like the dresser with multiple drawers. It's sometimes hard for them to get into the intimacy moment when one of the other drawers, called children and self-esteem issues and the fight that you had earlier in the day and the stuff that they have to do for work and the issue that she's had at work, all these issues, when the kids are awake and you can hear them. I can't really get into it right now, because when all these drawers, the more the drawers are closed and that intimacy one is open, the better the experience is going to be. For men, we usually only have one drawer. It's called sex, and it doesn't matter we fought 5 minutes ago. It doesn't matter if there's issues at work. You can get busy without any issues at work happening, and just not, who cares? The kids are playing. You lock the door, right? So it was interesting for me to see this dynamic and process that, and to find some different ways of making sure we close off all those doors. Number 3 is just get rid of stereotypes. I've heard many times that women just want to be romanced, and men are visual, right? So men are visual. But I don't know who came up with that originally. Women are visual too. When men are walking around with an underwear that has 3 holes, scratching your belly, farting around the house, not having good hygiene, right? And then you want to get busy with it, and it's like, no, but I thought men were the visual ones. As long as she looks good, I don't have to take care of myself. I don't have to work out. I don't have to take showers. I don't have to smell good. Men like romance too, and women are visual too. So get rid of stereotypes, right? Just find out what's good for you guys, the both of you. Number 4, one of the greatest enemy of good intimacy is routine. Same position, same day of the week, same circumstances, same conversation, same makeout session. It's just the same thing, same bed, same room of the house. Spice it up. Go with your spouse, have a weekend away. It's amazing what a change of scenery will do. Amazing. But I have kids, you say. Yeah, like great sex makes kids, but kids kill great sex, somebody said. A weekend away, somebody will watch your devil child. different room of the house, different time of the day, sending text messages to each other, right? Just make sure that you don't, like a friend of mine who sent a text message to his spouse and father-in-law. Just watch out for that. But routine is gonna kill your intimacy every time. And then the last one, and you've heard this one before, men. This is not a stereotype. This is actually true physiologically. Men are more like a helicopter. Women more like a 747. It takes longer for them to get into it, but it takes longer for them to come down. And men is just up and down, and physiologically that's true. So understanding is not I'm trying to make my spouse do what I like in bed, but I'm going to find out what they like and how they operate and how their body operates. And that if I'm other-centered, I'll be greater ahead, right? If you have any questions, any other topics that we can address, put it in the comments. Thank you for watching. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. We always want to help out couples in their journey as they grow together. This was Advice Relationship 101.